Hey everyone, today's video is going to be my favourites of the month of January. I know I didn't do a favourites of 2011, I just didn't get around to it, and I feel like towards the end of the year I kind of stopped buying makeup and I really didn't wear makeup that much, so I kind of felt like my opinions had changed on makeup, so I didn't really see the point in doing it. But yeah, this year I'm going to try and do a favourites video every single month, and I am going to do one definitely at the end of the year. Anyways, so I'm going to try in every single one of my favourites videos just to sort of fill them up a little bit more. I mean, I do have quite a lot of favourites this time, but sometimes I've noticed that the times when I don't do favourites is because I don't have that many. So I'm going to try and tell you like a video game favourite and a TV series favourite, and if I can, I'll tell you a movie favourite. So yeah, my favourite TV series of this month has definitely been Vampire Diaries. I've watched the entire show up to date. Excuse me, over the past month, probably less than that because I don't know when I started, but I finished it like a week ago almost, or like 5 days ago, so I did it pretty fast. Not like oh my god fast, but pretty fast. It's a pretty good job. But yeah, so that was really great. I love that show. At first I was kind of like skeptical about whether I was going to get into it or not, but I really did get into it and I'm glad, because I really like it. I have two favourite games for the month just because I've been playing these games equally. I got one a little bit before the other one, so yeah. First game is Banjo-Kazooie. Now this is a classic game. It's from like 1996, so I was 2 years old when this game came out, but as soon as I was old enough to play games, I started playing this. It's definitely a childhood game of mine, but you can buy it on Xbox Live. Is that what it's called? Xbox Marketplace? Something like that. I don't know what I'm talking about, but you know, like you can buy it on your Xbox with Microsoft points. Yeah, and I have it on Nintendo 64, but to be honest, the reason why I got it on Xbox is because I don't like playing with the wired controller. Like, that's pretty much the main reason. And because it's more convenient to just have it on the Xbox, but still, really love this game, and yeah, I can't really explain it to you guys. It's so hard to explain, but yeah, I doubt very many of you guys will be interested in this, but if you're interested, you can YouTube it or whatever. But amazing game, and I'm almost finished, and I've never gotten this far before, so I'm so satisfied with myself. But yeah, I would show you like, yeah, the reason why I have like the Nintendo 64 game pack of it is because I wanted to show you like the box art. Not that you can really see, but I can't show you the Xbox one because I downloaded it, so I don't have a box. Yeah, but my other favourite is also for Xbox 360, and this is Need for Speed Most Wanted, and this is basically just a racing game. I don't know how to, I'm not going to go into detail because I know a lot of you probably don't really care, but really like this game. My boyfriend lent it to me, so yeah, I've had this for like a couple days before the boyfriend tag went up, so however long that's been, it's probably like 2 weeks now. I've had this and it's really cool. So yeah, on to the beauty favourites. I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 this month. I had a couple more, but then I really wanted to sort of keep it to the ones that were really my favourites, so this video doesn't draw on for like 20 minutes, which I know it could if I don't stop explaining myself like I am now. But the first favourite of mine would have to be the Garnier BB cream. It's actually called the Miracle Skin Perfector, but everybody sort of calls it the BB cream. It looks like this. The box looks like this, so if you're in the shop you want to look for this. Mine is obviously in the colour light because I am light, but I really love this. I think it does a good job of sort of that's what I'm wearing right now on my face, and please excuse how orangey this looks on camera. It's so gross. Like, my contour looks bright orange, at least to me. Maybe when I put it on the computer it'll go more brown, but in like the reflection it looks like fluorescing orange. It's gross, but it's not. I promise you I wouldn't wear orange on my face unless it was a blush, you know. But I'm wearing it right now, and I feel like it does a really good job of just concealing like any sort of uneven skin tone. It really sort of balances out my face in that sense, and it does a tiny bit of concealing over blemishes and acne scars, which has been a massive problem this month. I might do a video about it, to be honest, because my skin was so bad. I just dropped it on the floor, so I'm just going to leave it there. But I really do like it, and I can do a review on it if you guys are interested, because I said I was going to do one quite a while ago, but I never really got around to it because of skin problems. I didn't really want to do it. But I can do that for you guys, so just comment down below if you want to see that, and I will, you know, film it and upload it as soon as possible. So on the topic of skin and concealing and stuff would have to be my favourite concealer. Not just of the month but of all time, because I've only used a couple of concealers, but this one is definitely at the top of my list. This is MAC's Studio Finish Concealer, and this is an NW20. I didn't realise this had an SPF in it, but it has SPF of 30+. I don't know if you can see. Sorry, I really need to start breathing and using punctuation while I'm talking because I'm just like blah, 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 blah. But I don't know if you can tell, but I've made a pretty significant dent into this. But I really, really love this. I think it's great for concealing blemishes, which is sort of what everybody says it's for. Because what I do with it, I think I'm going to do a foundation routine video sometime. Is I apply it with like a little brush like this, sort of to the blemish, you know, sort of do. And then I'll just get a big blending brush and just sort of blend it out. And it does a really good job, the concealer, of concealing the blemish. And it doesn't sort of, when I blend it out, it doesn't kind of either go away, it doesn't really sort of thin out too much, nor does it sort of make the area around it look really concealery, I've noticed. Because with some, like my old concealer, if I applied it to the blemish and then blended it out, no matter how I would do it, it would just have this big ring of sort of concealer. But this one really stays where I've put it. I've applied it in many different ways, but I've noticed that it doesn't look like thick concealer, even though it is quite, it's not really thick, but it is quite a thick concealer. But I really do like this, and I would recommend it if you guys have blemishes. Although if they are quite dry, well, just casually throw it, if they're quite dry blemishes, like you have sort of dryness or flaky skin, it might be, I'm not too sure what else you could use, but this, I have noticed, can sort of accentuate dryness a little bit. Because I was on, I don't know if I mentioned, but I've been on medication for my acne this month, and I had a cream as well, which I found out was breaking me out even more. That was making my skin really dry, and the concealer didn't really help sort of hide the dryness. It didn't like accentuate it really badly, but it didn't really make it look any better, if you know what I mean. I've been liking this Rimmel Natural Bronzer. This is in the shade 022 Sun Bronze, and I am wearing it today as a contour. As I mentioned earlier, it looks pretty orange on camera as far as I can see, but I don't know if you can tell, but this is not orangey at all. It's not that pigmented look, like one swipe, you know, not very much product comes off. Like you can't even see the swatch. But that's kind of what I like about it, you know what I mean? Because I'm so light skinned, and I don't really want to apply a product that's really, really pigmented and then I'll just have like a solid line. So this sort of, it's right there, you can see it's not orange in comparison to that, it's quite sort of brown, but it doesn't, you know, it is quite a forgiving product is basically what I'm trying to say. So if I screw up, you know, it's not going to be a solid like brown line, and it can also blend out really well, which I think is great. It's completely matte and it is inexpensive. Again, I'm not entirely sure if this is available anymore because I did get it like 2 years ago. I know it was available at the start of last year, but I have a feeling that Rimmel did change their product line, so I'm not too sure. Definitely check this out if you're lighter skinned and you have a lot of trouble with bronzers, because this one is a really nice brown. Don't let the fact that it kind of looks orange on camera deceive you, because it really doesn't look orange. I would not make myself wear orange contour if it looked orangey. My last two products are both from MAC. The first one is this paint pot, and it's called Let's Skate. It's a really, really nice sort of pink pearlescent paint pot base, and this is a really, really creamy one. I don't know if it was just me, but my Painterly paint pot is sort of dry-ish, but this one is really, really, much as I hate this word, moist. It's really sort of not oily, but it's not dry either. It's a really nice consistency, and this is amazing. I like to wear it underneath most of my shimmery eyeshadows, but particularly it works good with this eyeshadow from MAC called Jest, which is my final favourite, and this is a frost shade. Jest is basically the eyeshadow version of this eyeshadow, so you can, I mean, the eyeshadow version of this paint pot. It's a frost, and it's just a really nice sort of pearlescent pink sort of metallic shade, and I've got it on my eyelid right now, but you can see when I put it on my skin it kind of just looks like a little, like a lighter version of my skin tone, but metallic, which I think is really nice, good for natural looks. So yeah, I think that's everything that I have for you guys this month. I hope you all enjoyed this video. As I mentioned earlier, please comment down below with any requests that you might have, because it would really help me to keep doing my videos. I do have some stuff filmed already which I still have to edit. I'm not much of an editor, I really don't like editing, but I will get around to it, don't worry. So yeah, I hope you all have a really great day, and I wish you all the best for this coming month. I'll see you all in my next video. Bye everyone!